Yes, people, welcome back to another XLB stream. Hopefully you guys are all doing well. Hopefully you're in the festive spirit and that, you know what I mean, and chilling. I didn't even realise, but there is some football on today, which is a bit of a madness. Who's playing? Wolves versus Chelsea. Bloody hell. That could be interesting if Wolves do a madness, especially because it's at the Molineux. But yeah, hopefully you're all doing well, guys. Please make sure you drop a like on the stream on the way in and make sure you are subscribed to the channel as well if you're new. Guys, get your yes in the chat for a quick shout out. We got Stefan, big up to you, bro. Big up to Mitchell, big up to Mr. Lion, big up to Ichigo, Johns, Lolly, big up to Punny, AJ, Elder, Dash, Moose is in the building, Letty, Devduck, good to see you, man. Big up to Mitch, Reefston. Hopefully you guys are all well, man. But today we're going to be speaking about Echeverri. Claudio Echeverri. We'll speak about the Premier League as well. It's a bit of a random stream. We're just kind of just winging it at the moment, you know what I mean? But this guy, yeah, Argentina, right? I don't think I've seen a young player with as much, how to say, hype, potential, and build-up as Claudio Echeverri of Argentina and River Plate. Of course, the club where we bought Julian Alvarez from and Enzo Fernandez before he went to Benfica, now obviously at Chelsea. He was also playing for River Plate. So Manchester City have a good relationship with River Plate because obviously we purchased Julian Alvarez from them. Obviously, they got 15 million quid, which probably was a bit of a steal, but you'd imagine that we have some sort of decent situation. Now, this has sort of blown up over the last few days because Echeverri recently done an interview after the last game for River Plate. He played in I think it was the Copa de Trapores or something like that. He played in the final, and he said after that he will not be renewing his contract. So he is going to be leaving. Where's he going to go? That's the big question. Now, if we take a look at the latest news, we can have a look at this from Manchester Iconic from CL Merlo. Manchester City have already made the decision to execute the release clause for Claudio Echeverri. They have made all the inquiries possible and even spoke with Martin de Michelis, of course, formerly of Manchester City, centre-back, of course, and he's now the manager, for references. The same person who took Julian Alvarez to City is behind this transfer. Now, this does not mean that Manchester City are 100% going to sign Claudio Echeverri because Barcelona are very much interested in the player. Now, apparently he's got some sort of release clause of around 25 million euros, which is nothing really. But we know that Barcelona have severe financial sort of situation and constraints. Are they going to be able to sign him? They couldn't even have what's it called? An option to buy in the loan for Cancelo because they weren't allowed it because of FFP. So are they going to be able to buy Echeverri from River Plate? I don't know. Now, Chelsea are also apparently in the running for him. However, the news that's come out over the last couple of days suggests that Manchester City have overtaken Chelsea as a sort of main sort of likelihood as destination. Now, this is a real interesting signing, guys, because I'm telling you, the hype around this player, I don't think I've ever seen. There was more hype for Echeverri than there was Alvarez and Enzo Fernandez. 100%. Because I was scouting them too. We were doing watch-alongs on River Plate when the Enzo Fernandez and Julian Alvarez was at River Plate, and there was more hype around this player now than there was Enzo and Julian Alvarez. That just tells you how much the Argentinian press and the media are sort of rating this guy. Now, it's called Diabolto, something like that, his nickname, which means little devil. So he might have to change that, to be honest with you. But that's all right. I want to go through a little scouting report with you guys on Echeverri, and I'm going to do a reaction video to his compilation at some point as well. So stay tuned for that. This is from Planet Football. This was done on November as well, so it's fresh. Real Madrid, Manchester City, and PSG are among the European giants linked with the Argentinian wonder kid Claudio Echeverri, who's been described as the new Messi. Spanish outlet Sport have named 3 clubs as keeping close tabs on a 17-year-old, but their report also states Barcelona would have an advantage if they were entering the race for his signature because the rising star dreams of following in Messi's footsteps to represent the Catalan club. We've compiled everything you need to know about Echeverri. The story so far: born in 2006 in Resistencia, the capital of the Chaco province of northeast Argentina, Echeverri started his local amateur side Deportivo Luján, but impressed on a trial with Buenos Aires giant River Plate when he was just 10 years old. At the age of just 11, he's already began making headlines as a talented youngster worth keeping an eye on. A 2017 piece in Clarin noticed how Echeverri stood out as at a seven-a-side youth tournament held in Venice against the likes of Atletico Madrid, Ajax, Juventus, and Chelsea. He scored 4 against Juventus and ended the tournament with 9 goals in 6 games, earning plaudits for his winning mentality by expressing his dissatisfaction with River finishing 3rd in the tournament. Okay. Local scouts would have been well aware of Echeverri's potential, but he's since earned himself international attention with some blinding performances for Argentina in the Under-17 World Cup in Indonesia. Okay, the teenager scored 5 goals in Argentina's run to the semi-final. At the time of writing, is the tournament's top scorer. He scored all 3 of La Ablicieste, I don't know how you say that, goals in a 3-0 victory over Brazil. Yeah, I've seen these goals, by the way. Go check these out if you've not seen it. Okay, style of play. Long before his name-making displays at the Under-17 World Cup, the question was asked, is Claudio Echeverri the next Lionel Messi? Okay, eagle-eyed social media users even went as far as to edit one of his goals. Oh, yeah. I don't know if I can play this, though. Would it get copyrighted? Don't know. What do you reckon? I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know whether to play this. I might just send you the tweet so you can watch it. But I've seen it, man. It's how do I like get this up without playing it? There we go. Right, instead of playing it, because I don't want to get copyrighted, click this link if you want to see it, right? It's actually freaky. It's actually freaky, man. Argentinian journalist Juan Carlos wrote up a glowing profile of Echeverri in the Guardian's Next Generation 2023 series as an authentic River Plate Academy product. El Diablito has no roof because he's not old enough to have one. He can play in 6 months in the first season with good preseason, surrounded by players who understand that he's a kid and that the sports and soccer world is going to have him, going to give him a lot of help. Okay. In addition to River, I would like to play for Barca. I'm a big fan of Messi, and I saw him play Barcelona, so I've had this team inside me since I was very young. So yeah, clearly, if Barcelona can afford him, he's probably going to go Barcelona, right? But there's serious doubts about whether or not they can get him, and City are waiting in the wings to pull the trigger on the release clause. And I've watched quite a lot of them this morning. I've been basically watching YouTube comps. I've been reading a few other scout reports, seeing what people are saying on social media. And he's so hyped up, man. He's so hyped up. And the way he plays looks like this guy's going to be like a top player. A top player. Now, normally when I talk about these South American kids, I always say, yo, buy them, but probably ain't going to work, yeah? But for exactly this reason. But I genuinely believe this Echeverri kid could be the next star, man. I genuinely believe this guy could be the next star. So it's City versus Barcelona, and maybe Chelsea are involved in that as well. Do you really think we won't make a senior signing, says Panit? I just don't think we will, bro. I just don't think we're going to sign anyone. I don't agree with that, by the way. I think the club's making a mistake not signing anyone in January. But I don't think we're going to sign anyone. No. My opinion. Valentin Barco. Yeah, I'll probably get him as well, Fraser, but I don't think he's going to be with the first team, man. I don't think he's going to be with the first team. Yeah, listen, I think we should sign a player. I think we should sign a senior player in January, but I don't think we will. I don't think we will, man. Barca talk in the chat says Barcelona will always be a bigger attraction for any Prem club. Well, for some of the South Americans, you know, I'm happy to accept that that's probably the case. You know what I mean? We've already seen that he said he wants to go Barcelona. It's whether you guys have got any money in the bank, bro. You know what I mean? Because we know you're all skint. So I don't know, if you need us to give you a borrow, then let us know, and we might be able to sort you out a bit of a loan. But yeah, your club's skint, bro. So I don't know. I don't know if you can afford him. But if you can afford him, he's probably going to go to Barcelona. Daniel says we need to stop this. The new Messi nonsense. I've heard that 1,000 times. Yeah, facts, man. Facts we have. Yeah, listen, this is interesting because on the transfers, I want to speak about transfers, right? Premier League transfers, not this. What's it called? Echeverri thing. Why is it that we're hearing news that Liverpool, Arsenal, and Manchester City are going to do no business in January? Do you not think that's strange? Why? Why are Liverpool not doing any business? Why is City not doing any business? Why are Arsenal not doing any business? It's almost like we're happy with their teams. City need another player for me. City need another player. And whether we're going to get one or not, I don't know, but I don't think we will. I think Arsenal should just go in again. I don't know why they don't want to sign anyone. And with regards to Liverpool, how they're not going to go and get a DM. I've been last couple of games I've watched Liverpool very disappointed in the way they played. I thought they were rubbish against United. I didn't think they were particularly great yesterday. I thought Arsenal were probably the better side for me. Maybe in the second half, Liverpool were the better side, but still, I thought over the 90 minutes, for me personally, I probably backed Arsenal slightly. But yeah, listen, I don't know, something weird going on, man. Why is no one making signings this January? Why is no one making signings? Dash says all three are doing business. It's literally just taught to rile up the fans. Okay. Fairs. Since I was a kid, Thomas, since I was a kid, bro. How's your feeling about Andre? Nah. I didn't think he was that good, man. I think we need something better than Andre. I was a bit gassed over him in the first game. I thought, yeah, you know what? He put in a decent performance, but then the second match, man, I was like, nah. Bro, why do all Barcelona fans just like put their head in the sand and think that you're fine? You're not fine. Your club's in the mud, bro. Do your research. I've done the research, bro. Your club's in the mud, innit? You're pulling levers. All the levers are pulled, man. Come on, bro. Yeah, Shadow King, mate. LB, I can now understand why you lot sold Zinchenko. Listen, I said this yesterday during the watch along. Zinchenko, yeah, is good for like 90% of the matches, right? 90%. But in games that it's a big game, I don't want him nowhere near my team, man. I'm not being funny. Get him. I'm so glad we don't have him anymore. Not because I don't like him or anything. Like, he's a good footballer and that. But as a defender, him, Cancelo, the same, man. They just cost you. They just cost you in big matches. They make mistakes. And he made a few yesterday. Probably lucky that he didn't cost you more than a single goal. But, yeah, listen, you don't want him playing in the big games. You don't want it. Yeah, Paqueta. Well, listen, for me now, yeah, Paqueta's a player that I would love City to sign. I think he'd be absolutely perfect for our team and for what we need. But we ain't getting him in Jan, man. That's the problem. I think we should go back for him in the summer, 100%. I think we should go for him in the summer because you got to understand that we're probably going to leave. We're probably going to lose. We're probably going to lose Bernardo Silva. Yeah, 50 million. For me, Paqueta is a perfect replacement, man. A perfect replacement. You know, he can run around and do the hard work like Bernardo. He's got a better output than Bernardo. You can probably stick him on the right wing in needs, must situations. But for me, Paqueta in the summer, 100%, we need to make a move on that deal. 85, 90 million. I think it's worth every penny. The way the market's gone. He's still only young. He's only 26, I believe. So you got loads of time. He's not even hit his peak. He's got Prem experience. I think we need him, man. I think we need him. 100%. Roshan says Paqueta will need time like Grealish. West Ham to City is a huge jump. Well, maybe. Probably. He'll need time. But all signings need time at Manchester City. You know what I mean? All signings need time. But I think it'd be a great signing, man. I think it'd be a great signing. 100%. It would be a disgrace if no one activates that release clause for Bernardo. It's so weird, you know, right? Because here's the situation. With Bernardo Silva. Obviously, I don't want Bernardo Silva to leave. But if he doesn't leave, I'm going to be sitting here going, why is he not left? not in a nasty way, in the sense that, like, why is nobody seeing that this guy is worth every penny of 50 million quid? It's so weird. It's so strange, bro. Some breaking news. Bayern Munich are ready to offer 100 million euros for Ronald Araujo. I don't know if that's fake news, but if it's true, then that's a bit of a madness. Crazy. Paqueta could be better attacking wise than Bernardo. Oh, facts. He'll be better. He'll easily dunk on Bernardo's stats. But whether or not he has the big game impact that Bernardo Silva has, that's a different question. Probably not. But for 90% of the games, Paqueta will get you more goals and assists than Bernardo. But Bernardo in those big matches against Real Madrid, Bayern Munich, that's where you want him, isn't it? That's where you want him, 100%. It's Barca fans' Twitter. They posted it. It'll be all right. Shit. So it wasn't Cat. Mad. Paqueta has the full package. A lot of people in the chat saying you want Paqueta, man. 100%. Bernardo looks really happy at City. Loved his press conference after the World Cup. Well, if you deep it right, let's have a look at Bernardo Silva. What's going on with him? Bernardo Silva. Right. So he's 29. Yeah. Now, he said basically he had a plan. He had a career plan, Bernardo Silva, that he wanted to go to Benfica when he's 32. Right. He's 29. He'll be 30 by the time the season starts next year, which means what? How many more seasons would he need to stay at City before going to? So next year he'd be 30. The season after that he'd be 31. and then the season after that. Well, so you'd have 2 more years. So you could. It depends, man. You say Bernardo Silva. Listen, stay at City for 2 more years, and then you can go Benfica at 32, just like you wanted to do. Or he can leave in the summer. But if he leaves in the summer and goes somewhere else, he's not going to be able to go to Benfica when he's 32 because they're not going to sign him on a 2-year contract, are they? You know what I mean? They're not going to sign him on a 2-year contract, and the team's not going to let them. They're not going to sell him to Benfica for less than 50 million euros at 32 because he'll probably worth more than that at that time. So he could just stay there. He could just stay there 100%. There is Verts. Someone left a message on my YouTube video from like 6 months. Do you remember when I did the Verts compilation reaction video? Someone left a comment on it and said, "LB, I live in Germany. There's some news about Verts coming out that I don't think we've had it. Let's have a look. In fact, if I type in Verts on the comments, it might come up. Nah, I can't find. Why has it not come up, man? Obviously, I can't find it when I need to find it. Yeah, someone left a comment, right? Someone left a comment on my video, yeah. I could have seen it last night. And he said, "Oh, LB, I live in Germany," or something like that. And there's news coming out about Verts that. What did he say, man? Something like he ain't going anywhere in the summer. It's the year after. It's 2025. Something like that. I'll have to try and find a comment, man. I'll have to try and find a comment, to be honest. I'm not sure. I can't remember what he fully said, to be honest. But yeah, Verts is class, man. Verts is class. I'd love him at City. I would, 100%. Built 23. What you saying, Bray? Verts will be 100 million. I get Verts, mate. I get Verts tomorrow if you could get him tomorrow. I think he's mega. I think he's worth every penny of that 100 million. But I don't think he's desperate to leave. I think he's kind of chill. You know what I mean? He's playing at Leverkusen chilling. You know what I mean? He's Xavi Alonso and that, developing nicely. He's going to have Champions League football next year. I don't think he's desperate to leave. But then Musiala's now changed his tune. I don't know if you've seen this. Let me see if I can find the tweet. Now, I remember sending me the other day. Why is Musiala being nice all of a sudden? Check this, man. Check this out. My contract runs until 2026, so everything is very relaxed. I feel comfortable at FC Bayern at the moment, in the team and under Thomas Tuchel. With Harry Kane, we have outstanding goal scorer with whom I can combine very well, and our management is working on extending the contracts of important players and further strengthening the team. For me personally, it's important that I'm having fun, playing a lot, scoring goals, making assists, and can win titles. On the Champions League final in London, Wembley is a magical place, a very special stadium where I grew up. We'll give everything as a team, but at this level, the form of the day is crucial, as well as having players fit. So listen, this is a situation like, basically, my take on Musiala is that he wants to win, yeah? He wants to win titles. He wants to win Champions Leagues. And I don't think he thinks he can do that at Bayern. And that's why I think he's saying, what did he say in the second bit? He said, our management is working on extending the contracts of important players and further strengthening the team. So I think that basically he's had a bit of a moan because you got to remember, Bayern Munich, right? This is going under the radar. If this was Manchester City, we'd be getting cooked. Bayern Munich are flopping hard, mate, in the Champions League, yeah? But no one's speaking about it for some reason. It's proper weird. Let me get the record up, yeah? Okay, here we go. Check this. So last year, knocked out in the quarterfinals. Year before that, knocked out in the quarterfinals. Year before that, knocked out in the quarterfinals. 3 years on the row, yeah, knocked out in the quarterfinals. If that was City, we'd be getting absolutely cooked, Brev. We'd be getting absolutely cooked, but they just get away with it for some reason. So I think basically he's having a bit of a moan, isn't he? He's having a bit of a moan saying, this ain't good enough, man. We need to sign some players. We need to, cook because we're not doing well. Now, obviously, they're probably going to get to the quarterfinals again because they've got Lazio, but they need to spend money in that. But he has changed his tune a little bit, hasn't he? He's changed his tune because previously he's kind of been like, not really happy. And now he's all of a sudden like, nah, I'm happy. You know what I mean? I'm all relaxed. So now I'm not that confident in Musiala. So I don't know. I think we're getting Paqueta. I think we're going to get Paqueta in the summer. And then if we lose Bernardo Silva, we'll need to sign another winger, in my opinion. Right? So you get 50 million for Bernardo. You sign Paqueta for 90. So you're in for 40 mil. Then you need another winger, in my opinion. Yeah, because if you let Bernardo Silva go, Paqueta's going to be a midfielder, but Bernardo also can play on the wing. So you need to sign a winger then. This is one of the problems that we have with like this squad that we have. This is why everyone thinks we have this mad squad. When you speak to opposition fans, like statistically, City have one of the smallest squads in the Premier League. When you speak to opposition fans, they're like, what are you talking about? No, you don't. You have a mad squad. And it's like, no, we don't. We have players like Foden and Bernardo Silva, yeah, who can play in about 10 different positions. Our squad is paper thin. Look at our bench all the time. We had no attacking options on the bench in the last match. None. Other than Oscar Bob, with respect, who's still like sort of climbing the ladder. So we need to sign a winger if we lose Bernardo Silva. So you can get Paqueta, and then you need a winger. Now, the question is, on a winger, who do you want? I see a lot of people in the chat, Nathan says Elise. Listen, I think Elise, I'd be interested in that. I'd be interested in Elise because I think that he, again, can offer us that Mahrez style. He won't offer us the Mahrez goals and assists, but he can offer us the Mahrez style. You still got Doku who can play there. You still got Foden who can play there if you absolutely need him to. You can put Paqueta on the right wing if you want him to as well. And then you've got Grealish and Doku for the left, Haaland, Alvarez up top. And then you've got your midfielders of Paqueta, Foden, Kevin De Bruyne, Nunes, Kovacic. Yeah? But you still need another DM. You still need another player. This is another position that we need, is someone who can play the DM position. Now, I'd love Kimmich. But that ain't going to happen, man. What about, not Jared Bowen, man. Not Jared Bowen, mate. Not for me, bro. Nah. You know what he is, yeah? He's a great player, but I don't think he's got what you need to step up to the next level. I don't know. Maybe I'm being harsh. Maybe I'm being a bit harsh, but I just think that like he's got like one slight jump, maybe to like a Spurs. But I don't think I don't know. Maybe I'm just being harsh. It's just my opinion, but I don't know if he's got what it takes to step up to a Manchester City level. You know, he's doing really well this year. He's got 12 G&A in 17. Last year he did 12 in 38. I mean, that's not particularly great, especially when he played every single game. The year before he got 24 in 36. That's impressive. The year before that he got 13 and again 38. So first of all, you got to give him credit on fitness. He never gets injured by the looks of it, but I just don't know if he's got. I don't know if he's our level. I don't know if he's our level. Good player, but not our level for me. Kimmich and Paqueta is the dream, man. I think that'd be brilliant. I think that'd be such great signings for us. I think he could do what we need. You got Kimmich who can play midfield and DM. You got Paqueta who can play in midfield and right winger. Then you just need a right winger. Kimmich, Paqueta, and a right winger for me is the dream. Is the dream. Who you get as a right winger? Nico Williams, yeah, potentially. Elise. You know what, Elise? I'd be all over that. If you could say to me, LB, would you accept Paqueta, Kimmich, and Elise in the summer? I'd be like, yeah, I'm taking that deal. I'll take that deal. Pedro Neto. Yeah, I do like him, but again, it's like, what level is he, bro? What level is he? You know what I mean? Is he Jared Bowen level, where he's like, can he make the step up? Oh, breaking news, man! Breaking news! Oh my God, breaking news. No way. We're live as it's happening as well. What's going on? Oh my God. Breaking news, Manchester City. Claudio Echeverri is now close to joining Manchester City. Oh my God. As per the secret scout, well, that was well timed. That's a nice timing, isn't it? As if they tweeted that just as I'm live speaking about it. Come on. Oh my God. Come on. So what are the secret scouts saying? Here we go. Check this. Understand that Claudio Echeverri is close to joining Manchester City. Close sources to the secret scout said he is in the next generational. He's the next generational number 10, There is nobody better at his age. Read this. Read this. Close source to the secret scout said he is the next generational number 10. There is nobody better at his age. Oh my days. Oh my days. Guys, this is a big move. I don't think people are understanding the gravity of this signing if we can get it across the line. There is no player that I've seen in recent times that has had the hype of this Claudio Echeverri coming out of South America. That includes Enzo Fernandez for me, and that includes Julian Alvarez. This guy has more hype around his name than them two players. Yeah, this guy is the potential future player, man. 100%. This is unbelievable. Unbelievable. He plays for Red Star, not Red Star, bloody hell, River Plate. So he plays for the same team that Alvarez played for and Enzo Fernandez. The same team that we bought Julian Alvarez from, River Plate. Now, we just played in a final. And I'm trying to... Listen, if anyone can find a link to watch the full game the other night, River Plate, then send it me on Twitter, man. Because I've been searching Google all morning to try and find the full match replay. Because I want to watch him because he played in it. He played like 60 minutes and got subbed off. I want to watch the game. But I can't find no website that streams the match. Like a replay of the game. Only European football. So if anyone finds one, please send it on me on Twitter so I can watch the game. Echeverri's a baller. I've seen his highlights. Man, he's a smooth, very technical player. Says Freezy DMX. Yeah, that's a bit of a crazy one, man. Is he Messi-like? Listen, bro, right? You need to go on... you need to find... Yeah, I'll send you the link again. Watch this video between Echeverri and Lionel Messi, yeah? It's actually mad. Oh, you can't see it. You know. If you go to a guy called Roy Neymer, yeah, Roy Neymer on Twitter, at Roy Neymer, ROYNEMER, and go to his tweet from the 24th of November, 2023, and he's got this clip, yeah, of Messi scoring a goal against Brazil and Echeverri scoring a goal against Brazil, and it's the same goal. It's freaky, man. It's freaky. It's unreal. It's a madness, bro. It's actually crazy, man. This is a big signing. This is a big, big signing. I don't think people are understanding the gravity of this guy, you know. The signing, the scale of this player. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Yes, Joe. Big up, bro. Big up. City must sign someone this January, bro. I agree, but it ain't gonna work. Describe me this guy's abilities. Unbelievable ball control. Unbelievable vision. Yeah, twisting, turning, finishing. They just understand that South American generational number 10. Creative, goal scoring. He's got that fight and that spirit. You know that Alvarez has, the Paqueta. It's a typical South American sort of grit and determination on the football pitch. He's got that. He's got that fight about him. 25 million euros. You think Manchester City is spending 25 million euros on a bum? You think that? No way, man. City have done a research. City have done a research. You don't spend 25 million quid on some guy, yeah, nah, you don't do that. You don't do that. Straight loan to Girona. Well, I don't know what we're going to do with him, to be honest with you. Are we going to loan him to Girona? Are we going to keep him in-house? Listen, if this guy's half as good as what people are saying, he'll be kept at Manchester City. That's a fact. That's a fact. But maybe he'll be loaned to Girona. I don't know. Listen, he speaks Spanish, innit? You know what I mean? So maybe it would be easier to send him to Girona to sort of bed him in. He's only young. He's only 17. You know what I mean? So that would probably be an easier cultural easier cultural transition. Yeah, because he's going from Argentina to Spain. So, you know, Spanish, easy. Yeah. The culture is probably more similar than Argentina, England, to be fair. Argentina, Manchester, that's probably more difficult. But it depends if he wants the move and he's like, nah, I want this and that. Fabrizio, apparently now. Has he confirmed it as well? Why did I type in Fab and it come up with fabric softener? What's all that about? Fabrizio Romano. Wow. City want this. City want this deal. Check this, guys. Fabrizio Romano. Manchester City keep working and advancing on Claudio Echeverri, as revealed yesterday. More to follow in the next days and weeks, but City are working hard to make it happen. Manchester City, I think Manchester City have realised that this is a big, big opportunity. Big opportunity. And we're going to go for it. We're going to full send this situation. Oh, yeah. No, I've seen this as well. I've seen this as well. Yeah. So there is this apparently as well that we might loan him back. Yeah. Big up MC, big up Leroy. Yeah. There's been this as well to say that we might loan him back. I seen that yesterday. I should have mentioned that earlier. So yeah, maybe we'll just loan him straight back and let River Plate keep him for another year or whatever until maybe he's 18 and then bring him in. You know, but the thing is though, I feel like it's a bit difficult because their season doesn't run the same as ours, does it? Am I right in saying theirs is like more calendar year? Because I'm pretty sure is their season finished now? Pretty sure their season's finished, isn't it? Is that right? So you can sign him, send him back on loan, get him in when he's 18, but you would you'd have to bring him in January maybe if you wanted to do it at the end of the season. Yeah, like Hendrick. Yeah. Also, yeah, this is another thing. We might loan him back, but it's kicking off. I don't know if you guys have seen the interview. He's kicking off. So basically, in his last match that he played, after the game, they interviewed him and he said he's not signing a new contract. And a lot of the fans are not happy with him for saying that. And a lot of the media now like saying, oh, nah, he can't stay. So what we said about that, you know what I mean? Can you loan him back? It's kind of like, I don't know if they'll want him. I don't know if they'll want him. But that is certainly an option for sure. It's an option. But whether it's going to happen, I don't know. Wow, I can't believe that news just broke as we're doing a live stream. That's actually crazy, man. That's actually crazy. Unbelievable. Is this a January signing? Well, the deal will go through in January, but when we get the player, that we don't know. Could he come in January? Is it in the summer? Is it next January? I don't know. So River Plate would be getting money and keeping their player potentially. Yeah, they're calling him Judas and that. Yeah, because they know how good he is, man. They're not idiots. You know what I mean? They know how good he is. By the way, my son, I was watching this morning. I was on my PC. I was watching Saeed's stream from last night, and I seen your super chat, bro. Big up, man. He's winding him up, innit? Loan him to Boca Juniors. All right, come on, man. Friendly fire, bro. Friendly fire. You can't do that, man. You can't do that. That'd be a madness. Imagine sending him on loan to Boca Juniors. Guy won't get out alive, bro. Nah, no way. What? Vedologa TV. Let me Google this. Vedolaga TV. Oh my god, it is. Oh, weird. Oh, that's not the full game, bro. This is Football Manager. Why are you sending me Football Manager game, bro? This isn't the real match. This is Football Manager. The guy sent me a Football Manager, man. What the hell? Unbelievable. Yeah, Jonathan, it's a madness, isn't it? It's crazy, bro. Guy sent me a link and it's a Football Manager game. Oh, dear me. Watch Flying Pig. He's throwing stuff again. I might do a video on more LB. By the way, did I tell you I got the mics? The mics arrived. I just tested it as well before. The microphone has arrived. So, more content coming soon. IRL. I'm going to go at Etihad Stadium and do some videos there and stuff. So, yeah. We're going to... I'm buzzing that it's come. LB, you seen Brocolona? They owe Pedri, former club, 5 million. Yeah, but they're fine apparently. According to Barca talk in the chat before, they're all right. So just it's probably fake news, bro. You know what I mean? It's probably fake news, 100%. Remember, LB, we should sign backup CDM, bro. You don't have to tell me that, Ronald. I know we should sign a backup player. I know we should sign a DM, but we ain't. I don't think we're gonna sign one, man. I don't think we're gonna sign one. This is the thing. We should do, man, because listen, we should sign one because look at the reaction of every single Manchester City fan across the globe when Rodri went down injured the other day. That is the facts. Yeah. When he went down injured the other day, every single Manchester City fan was praying to their respective gods, praying that he's all right. Yeah. That's not right, man. That's not right. And we was doing that because we knew that if he's injured, we're in the mud. That tells you. That's all you need to know. That's all you need to know about the proof that we need another player. And if you don't think we need another player, then I don't know what to say, man. Because without Rodri, then we're in the mud. So please, please, Manchester City, sign someone, man. Sign someone. Who that is, I don't know. Is it Banassa? Is it I don't even know, man. We should. I said we should have tried Nunes as a DM. We should have tried Nunes as a DM. We should have tried it when he was suspended. That was a perfect opportunity to try Nunes as a DM, and it might not have worked. I'm not saying it would have worked. Yeah, I'm not saying it would have worked, but we should have tried it at least. But we didn't do it, man. Signed Fernandinho on loan. Yeah. Onana. I've seen a few people ask me about Onana. I don't know. I like him. I do like I do like Onana, yeah. I do like Onana, but he's only young though. Is he good enough for Manchester City? Is he good enough for Manchester City? Yo, Lion, Foot Goals. What's that? Is that Google, YouTube? What am I doing? Is that Twitter? What are you saying, bro? Onana isn't technical enough. Yeah, I agree, man. Not the goalkeeper. Not the goalkeeper, man. Everton's DM. Ah, man, funny you guys, man. We're laughing at it. YouTube. Yeah, I'll check that out then, man. Goal 90 says we ruin players. What you on about? We ruin players. What you on about? We ruin players. Who we ruined? Who we ruined? Who the hell we ruined? One player, Calvin Phillips. We didn't ruin him. He's just not good enough. So I don't know what they're talking about. Who said that? Who said we ruin players? Goal 90. Nah. We ruined Jesus. We kind of made Jesus. We brought him into the Premier League and now he's at Arsenal. Like, what are these people talking about, man? That's absolute cap. We ruined players. Absolute cap. What players have we ruined? That's fake news, man. I ain't having that. I ain't having that, mate. Ruined players. That's a joke. How close is the signing on a scale of 1 to 10 to being confirmed? Well, Craig, I mean, Secret Scout are saying that. Yeah, more news. More news, more news, more news. Sorry, Craig, one sec. Check this. The next star out of Argentina, according to our guys, is 15-year-old. Oh, wait, what? This is not the fucking. Why have they quote tweeted that there? That's a different person. Sorry, guys. I got baited there. I thought it was the same guy, but it's not. They just quote tweeted it and then started talking about another player. I should have probably read the tweet. My bad. What's Fernandinho doing? Yeah, man. Yeah, I seen it, Punny. I seen Fabrizio's confirmed it as well, saying like he thinks it's close. He says it thinks it's close. 100%. As a Belgian, many people are talking about Onana, but he's bad. Onana is not a good DM. Bad temper, bad on the ball, rash challenges, dumb, doesn't listen well, and gets nervous in big moments. Right, well, there we go then. That's from a Belgian person as well, guys. So probably not good enough. Do you know the coach to River Plate? Yeah. Dimichelis, isn't it? Dimichelis. What happened to Barco? I still think Barco will probably happen. But obviously at the moment, the hype is on this guy, Benassa. Guys, what do you reckon about Benassa, man? Would you take him as a backup DM? Or do you not reckon he's good enough? Or what are you saying? What are you saying about Benassa, people? He's had a bad knee injury, innit? How has he been since he's come back from his injury? He's only played 4 games. And he's not even played a full 90 minutes. Has he recovered all right? He's had a bad knee injury. He was out. He's been out for ages. Benassa can play centre mid. Not as much convinced, yeah. The injury scares me, man. The injury scares me. He's only been back for 4 matches, and he played 11 minutes, 31 minutes, 23, 70. So he's not even played that much. He's injury prone. Let me have a look at his injuries. Rah. He has had a few injuries. Bloody hell, it's only in the last 3 years as well. He's had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 injuries in 3 years. That's not particularly great. I mean, a lot of his injuries are not that bad. And a couple of them are like coronavirus, you know what I mean? Inflammation, fever, fever. So he could take them out really, because like, you can't really count them. They're not his fault, innit? You know what I mean? So then it's like muscle fatigue, hamstring muscle, foot injury. He's only had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 serious injuries. Hamstring, he was out for 45 days. And then another muscle injury, out for a month. Foot injury, out for a month and a half. Hamstring again, another month. And then the knee injury, 204 days. I don't know, man. Kovacic is a DM. Why has he not played him there then? Why has he not tried him? This is why I think like he kind of messed up a little bit for me. You know what I mean? He should have when what's it called? When Rodri got suspended, I think we should have like just full sent one of those 2 players in 2 games just to play him there to see if they could have done it. And we didn't. We did like weird formation with like Bernardo Silva playing there. So I'm not sure why he did that. And now we're like, we don't know. I'm not saying like Kovacic can't do it. I'm not saying Nunes can't do it, but we should have given him a go, really, to be honest. Yeah, I kind of agree with this take here. Kovacic is a ball holding midfielder, not a DM. Yeah, he can't. I don't think he can cover the ground. He's too slow. For me, he'll be too. He'll sort of. He'll have the Phillips problem of not being able to cover ground quick enough. Nunes can do it. Exactly. Nunes can do it. There you go. Yeah, exactly. The guy's called this Echeverri, guys. If you just joined us, by the way, City are very close now to announcing the signing of Claudio Echeverri, who is basically one of the most highly rated young players in world football. Every single team across the world wants him. Barcelona, Chelsea, Real Madrid, everyone wants him. Going to be 25 million euros for a 17-year-old. That tells you the gravity of just how much people are saying he's sick. Very, very close. Big up to Craig with a super chat, man. Says, pray for Man U this Christmas. Dropping 3 points and dropping a food ratings, man. Yeah, they've gone to 1 star, innit, Craig? That had me laughing, man. When I found that out, I think someone told me in the chat yesterday. I think I was doing a watch along. Someone told me yesterday, I was dying, man. I couldn't believe it. Thought it was fake news at first. Can't believe that, man. Selling raw chicken. Oh my god. Their club is in the mud, man. Their club is in the mud. By the way, people asking, Saeed reaction. It's on More LB. So go check out More LB. By the way, More LB managed. We got the monetizations. That's all sorted now. So big up to everyone that's locked in on the More LB channel, subscribe, liking on the videos, and there. And like I say, we'll have some IRL content coming soon because I've got the mic. The mic has arrived. Big up to Craig, man. Thanks for the donation, man. They were selling rats. Bloody hell. Imagine Pep can turn Claudio Echeverri into Messi LB. Well, listen, it's one of them, innit? You know what I mean? We'll have to see what happens. Still not 100% yet. We've got to cross the T's and dot the I's. Yeah, whatever the thing is, whatever the saying is. But we've got a chance of getting this guy in. And if we do, then it could be big. It could be a big, big signing. Will this guy come straight into the team? So we don't know. We don't know, Karl, because there's a couple of different options. So one option you'd have is to loan him straight back to River Plate. But the problem you've got with that is that there's quite a lot of River Plate fans don't like him, and a lot of the media have now turned against him because in the last match, in the final that he played, he said after the game he's not signing a new contract. So that, as you can imagine, that's not gone down too well yet. It's kind of like, imagine Foden coming through when he was 18. We're all buzzing for him. We're all like, come on. And then he goes, I'm not signing a new contract, I'm leaving. You kind of be like, oh, what the hell? It's kind of like that happening. So that's not gone down well, but it's an option. Another option you'd have would be to sign him and then to loan him to Girona. Why would you loan him to Girona? Because they're Spanish. It's probably easier for him to transition to European culture because he's going to Spain rather than England. And that might be a little bit easier. Or you just throw him into the deep end and just bring him to Manchester and see how he gets on. He wants to follow Alvarez. Well, this is the thing. You could bring him to Manchester and be like, yo, well, you've got Alvarez there. Do you know what I mean? Alvarez is here. You can link up with him and that. Um, we have and a lot of the Argentinians, we have a good, Manchester City and Argentina are like this, innit? Do you know what I mean? We're like this. Come on, come on. Manchester City, Argentina. We will be there. We will be there. Messi goal, Messi goal. Ronaldo in la basura or whatever it is. What does Lee gonna say? What's the bin? In the bin, in la basura. Ronaldo in la basura. Messi goal, Messi goal. Someone clip this and send it to Argentina Twitter. Messi goal. Ronaldo CR7 in la basura. In la basura. Come on, Manchester City, Argentina, we are there. So yeah, like there's different options. I don't know. There isn't really anything that's like boom, boom. You know what I mean? This is what's happening. So I don't know. It's like a bore. Nah. He spoke weird as well, man. I didn't really like what he said when he was at Troyes or something. When he was asked in an interview about if he wants to join Manchester City, even though he's on loan, and he was like, "Nah, he wants to stay." And I was like, "You weird guy." And now he's at Luton, and it's like, "Bro, what you doing?" Do we own a club in Argentina? I think we do, don't we? What's that club in Argentina? Velo or something like that. Guys, do we? Oh no, is it Uruguay? It might be Uruguay actually. I think we own a club in Uruguay, not Argentina. I can't remember what they're called though. I'm sure we have a team in Independiente. Velas. Nah, I don't think so. Someone find out, man. I'm sure we have a club in Uruguay. Or maybe it's Brazil, says MC. We don't know. Oh, yeah, Bahia. I'm sure it might be this team. It might be this team, Bahia. What knows, man? I don't know. CFG moving mad. AFTV saying Rice and Saka were world class yesterday. Okay. Yeah, I got the same reaction as you, Brev, on the emojis. What are you talking about? I actually thought Rice was a bit disappointing yesterday. I thought he needed to get into the game a bit more and get on the ball and sort of like control it. I didn't think he did. Made a couple defensive blocks or whatever, nice. But I thought on the ball, he needed to get on the ball a little bit more. He left it to Odegaard. I didn't think Saka. I think Saka was all right. It's getting world class. What? We talk about world class. I don't think anyone on that Arsenal team was particularly like individually great. I thought they were all right as a team, but individually, I don't think they were that great. Yes, Saliba was probably they gave Saliba the man of the match, which was fair. I think if Kanate didn't make the mistake for the goal, he would probably got man of the match because he was brilliant, but he made a mistake for the goal. So, it cost him. It did cost him 100%. We have a club in Brazil and Uruguay, apparently. There you go, guys. There you go. In la basura. In la basura. Gomez locked off Saka LB. Come on. Yeah, Konate was better, but he made the mistake for the first goal. He lost his man. If you watch the replay, it's his fault really that Gabriel got a free header. So yeah, that is cap. That is cap. Arsenal are not playing at that level. What they're failing to realise is that Manchester City are not as good as we used to be, and Liverpool are not as good as they used to be. Like that's just a fact. We've got to accept that. Yeah, they're not as good as we used to be. That ain't the way, man. That ain't the way. City should buy a club in Argentina. We should definitely buy a club in Argentina, man, because like we've got a good relationship with like the Argentinian players. Like we've had a good Manchester City, Man City, Argentine players. There we go. Here's a list of all the Argentinian players that we've had. Yeah, Maximo Perrone, Julian Alvarez, Nahul Bustos, Pablo Maffeo, Geronimo Rulli, Nicolas Otamendi, Willy Caballero, Bruno Zuccolini, Martin Di Michelis, Sergio Aguero, Carlos Tevez, Pablo Zabaleta, mate. Do you know what I mean? Now, some of them never played for us. Geronimo Rulli never played for us. And Nahul Bustos never played for us. I don't even know who he is. He plays for Sao Paulo. But everyone else played for us at one point or another. And we got a good relationship, you know what I mean? Do you know? Oh, I don't know if he's in the chat. Big up Bailey, yeah? Big up Bailey, yeah? He threw a name at him this morning on Twitter. He said, LB, Martin Di Michelis, next manager for Manchester City after Pep Guardiola. And for the first 3 seconds of reading the tweet, I was like, yo, what strain of herb is this guy smoking? And then I sort of deeped it. I was like, hang on a minute. Let me check into this. He's doing a good job, man. I know it's early days. I'm not saying get him. It's early days, but it might be one to add to the watch list. He's got two points per game average, which is all right. It's all right. It's not great. It's not like great, but it's all right as his first game. Might be one to add to the watch list because you got to accept, guys. There isn't like wasn't Maffeo Spanish? You know that you just said that. I think he was, but he says on here he's Argentinian, so maybe he's changed. I don't know. You got to accept like who is the next manager after Pep? Like everyone's stonks are low, man. Vinny Company stonks are kind of low right now. Luis Enrique stonks low. De Zerbi stonks low. There's only Xavi Alonso, really, who's got like high stonks right now. So it's like, who do you get? He manages River Plate. He manages the team that this Echeverri guy, Echeverri plays for, River Plate. Apparently, Di Michele has spoken to City about him, if you believe that. It'd be a bit weird, wouldn't it? Like, flogging your own players. But maybe he knew he was leaving, so he got into City and was like, yo, this guy's leaving. I don't want him to leave, but if he's going to leave, you should sign him ahead of, like, Barca or whatever. Big up to MMC says, Echeverri has attitude issue. He was simping for Barcelona. Well, if that's one thing, MMC, I don't know, because like he was simping for Barcelona, but that doesn't mean he's got an attitude problem. Or are you saying he's got an attitude problem and he was simping for Barca? I don't have a problem with him simping for Barca because I get it. He's South American, he's Argentinian, yeah. He wants to follow in the footsteps of Messi. I get it. I get he'd want to play for Barca. I get that 100%. So I ain't really got a problem with that. Attitude issues, well, let's see. Let's see how he gets on, man. Maybe City are feeling like they've got to take the gamble on this. You know what I mean? We've got to take the gamble, maybe. There we go. There we go. Jeremy Frimpong says, Mohammed. Yes, big up, man. Jeremy Frimpong. Well, listen, if City want him, I think we can get the deal done. But it's whether or not we want him or not. It's whether or not we want him. What about the guy who manages Brazilian team we played in the final? Oh, yeah, that guy. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. I mean, never heard of him before, but then everyone now's apparently saying like he's meant to be a pretty decent manager. So fairs, we might get him as well. Had two managers modernizing the game. Imagine that, having two managers. That'd be weird, wouldn't it? Dash says Echeverri will be humbled once he comes to Europe. He has a good ego and confidence, but there will be challenges for him. Oh, of course there'll be challenges, 100%. It's not going to be smooth, isn't it? He's unlikely that he'll come to Manchester City and just start slamming, 100%. It's gonna. Yeah, exactly, Karl. I'm with you, bro. I'm with you. There you go. There you go. Get Gutierrez from Girona. I signed Claudio Echeverri for Man City at FIFA 24 LB. Come on. Who do you think was West Ham's best player yesterday? Says Memo. Well, I wasn't properly watching it. I was watching it, but like not properly watching it. So I don't really want to say, but obviously Paqueta got the assist, so probably him. But I think Bowen was pretty good. But again, I wasn't like properly focused. I wasn't doing a watch along. I was just like watching a little bit kind of thing. Scaloni, yeah. If you get Echeverri, get Scaloni in. There we go. Then we can cook, mate. Then we can cook. Get him Miguel, bro. Miguel. Get me Miguel from Girona, I beg, man. An actual left back who knows how to play the position. Mate, we need him. We need him 100%. Mitchell will be the next Man City manager. Possible. If he keeps doing a good job, then 100% it could be on it. It could be on it. Right, there we go. Chilling. Big up to everyone. Hope you're all chilling. I think Saeed's doing a watch along. I'm not doing any watch alongs today, man. I'm gonna go gym. I'm gonna go gym now. Get some chest done, get some treadmill done, and what was I saying? Yeah, and just chill out today. I might do a video on more LB, either an Echeverri reaction video or a flying pig reaction. I might do both, actually, to be fair. So, yeah, there we go. Are you going to be live tomorrow or not? Might do. Might go live. Okay. You know what I mean? I've got nothing else to do. You know what I mean? I'll be chilling, so I might as well. I think Saeed's doing a midday live as well. So, yeah. Listen, tomorrow's just another day. You know what I mean? I'll get my Christmas stuff done in the morning. And then if I'm chilling in the midday, yeah, I'll come live, man. We'll chill out. Stream tonight. Possibly. I don't know what I'm doing, man. I don't know what the plan is. I don't know what the plan of action is today. So, yeah. Yes, guys, make sure you hit the like button if you've not done so already on the way out. Guys, I'm going to redirect you to Saeed, man. Saeed is live, doing a live watch along of the Wolves-Chelsea game. So if you want to go over there and cook in for yesterday's humiliation of 2-0, another loss, yeah. Do you know what, man? I calculated it, yeah. Man United have got the same amount of losses this season that Manchester City have had last season and this season combined. How mad is that? How actually crazy is that? That's a crazy situation. So, yeah, more LB. I did a reaction video to Saeed's meltdown yesterday. So if you want to go and check that out, head over to more LB. Make sure you subscribe to the second channel. Make sure you subscribe to this one. If I don't see you until after Christmas, Boxing Day, whatever, have a great Christmas. I'm redirecting to Saeed, people. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Merry Christmas, guys. Have a great day, yeah?